John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I have a 3 for Thursday. Now this is an open tag that was started by Patty's Potato Peelers, and we just love Patty. Thank you, Patty, for starting this, and this has just caught on, and lots of people do 3 for Thursdays, and so it's been a couple weeks since I've done a 3 for Thursday, so I thought I would do one for you today. And these are 3 knives in my collection that when I carry them, they just need a slip, and they just need a leather slip. And so that's what I'm showing you today. And the first one is a Rough Rider. This is a Rough Rider brass lockback. It's a RR1978, made in China, 440 steel. And I don't know if you can see that or not. As you can tell, I've used this a time or two. And it's a nice clip point blade. The brass there has, as they would say, patiners on it, and it has patinaed really nicely with use and by carrying it, and a slip. And this was a gift. This was a gift from Pete at Jersey Knife Guy. Thank you, Pete, and I really like it. So I always carry it in this slip. I just like to carry it in a slip. You wouldn't have to necessarily, but I like to do it. And one, I'm going to protect it, but the other one, I want to have a lanyard to be able to pull it out of my pocket. And it makes a good use for this particular slip, which I think is really cool. I made this slip. It's actually made out of 8-ounce leather, so it's pretty thick. I was making this for another person as an order, and I made it too small. Well, I had to start over, and it fit this knife perfectly. So I always carry this knife in this slip. And as I say, I carry my mistakes. So that's what I'm doing here, and it just works wonderfully. So first one was a Rough Rider 1978 brass lockback. The second one that just really needs a slip is this Case Texas Jack. And it also has some nice patina on the blades. Has that nice clip blade and then a nice pin blade over here. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of patina going on. When I did the slip joint challenge, carrying nothing but slip joints for 30 days, this is one of the ones that I carried, and I still like to carry it. This was a gift from my father-in-law, and I really need to kind of clean those bolsters up. But this is just a really beautiful case knife with CV steel, and I just like to carry it in a slip. Now I've carried it I have a red slip that I've carried it in, but recently I thought I would try this one here. I made this slip for a Stockman, but it also fits this Texas Jack just perfectly. And it's made out of 5-ounce leather, and I made that, and I just think it goes with this knife just perfectly. So to me, I just want to carry this in a slip. It's just one of those that I want to. Now, a lot of people, they'll carry all their slip joints in a leather slip, and others just prefer not to. But I have certain knives I just like to carry in certain slips, or I just want to make sure I have a leather slip for it. And these are some of those models. The other one is actually a Wenger. This is a Wenger pen knife. It's an 85 millimeter. It's very thin, and it is the Wenger Patriot. And much like a Pocket Pal from Victorinox or Excelsior, but just a little different. Of course, discontinued, but you can see that maybe I can get the Wenger Tang stamp there for you. And it's got that nice Wenger shield. And then over here, instead of a pin blade, it's got a little clip point blade as the secondary blade. And since this has this nice aluminum scales on here and I like to preserve it, I made this really kind of crude slip a while back. This is some of my older leather work, but it fits this knife just perfectly. So, in fact, it was made specifically for it. So I like to carry this one in this little slip here. So the Wenger Patriot, again, 85 millimeter. Case Texas Jack and the Rough Rider 1978 brass lockback. 3 knives for 3 for Thursday that I like to carry in a leather slip. Thank you, Patty, and thank you all for watching.